Hi everyone. I hope each and every one of you is doing well in these unexpected times. I just want to throw together a little video to show you what an online lesson with me will look like. Now, this video should give you an accurate representation of what it will look and sound like in the lesson, as I'm currently recording this through Zoom, and I'm using the same equipment that I use for online teaching. I've also thrown together a quick montage of me playing through all my instruments so you can check and see how it will sound. Here are some questions or concerns that other parents have asked me about online lessons. That's perfectly fine. I work with each of my students for an extra period of time at the beginning of our lesson to help make Zoom as easy as possible for them to use. See, the thing is, we don't actually need any fancy microphones, webcams, or any of that other studio equipment. As long as you have a laptop, tablet, or a relatively new phone with a decent internet connection, you'll be able to participate in a lesson. Over the past couple weeks, I've had students using all of the above, and I haven't had any issues, and they've all actually worked quite well. In addition to spending extra time at the beginning of our first lesson to help you with Zoom, I also use that time to optimize your equipment by fiddling around with your headphones, earbuds, laptop mic, or the mic in your headphones, just so that you can get the most out of every lesson. No, not at all. In fact, there are actually some cool things we can do in online lessons which otherwise we would have been unable to. Screen sharing allows me to, as it sounds, share my screen with you. This allows me to give you detailed advice about your music, write notes in your music for you to see, it gives me readily access to a whiteboard, and, if needed, I can actually share my phone and iPad screen. So, Smart Music is actually a pretty cool practice/teaching tool which allows you to record yourself, play with recordings or backing tracks. It gives you readily access to a metronome, and another cool thing is you can have access to your book online as well as some of your band music if that applies to you. Students probably spend a good solid 5 minutes of every lesson putting together and taking apart their instrument. Through online lessons, you'll actually be able to get the most out of every lesson, as you can show up to your lesson already set up, and we won't have to take time away from the end of your lesson for you to disassemble your instrument. 5 minutes may not sound like a lot, but in a half-hour long lesson, that's roughly 17% of our lesson time. On top of this, you get to go and work on the concepts we've gone over straight away as opposed to waiting until you get home. Now, if there are any questions that you may have about online lessons, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can get a hold of me through the contact section of my website or by sending off an email to johnwtbouchard@gmail.com. Also, if you're interested in seeing more of what I do, I threw together a little portfolio video of some of the highlights of my university career that were caught on camera. I hope to hear from you, and thank you for checking out my video. Take care.